Hi everybody, this is your weekly horoscope for Monday the 19th of August going through until Sunday the 25th of August 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, this is the last weekly horoscope that I'm going to be doing here in Brighton. I'm moving back to Glastonbury in this week. I can't believe how quickly that has come. As you can see, I've handed it over, but I'm still nervous about it. You can see the breakouts. I have this, when I get stressed, I get these skin flare-ups. And I am excited about it, but I'm also a little bit nervous. I'm gonna miss Brighton. It's been a full-on intense experience. It's not a chill place. It's like, oof, you're either here or not. So I'm going to see how I'm going to land on the other side. Now, this week is like a wriggling little worm. It's very strange. It's a good week, but it's cunning. It's think of a lion's head on a little worm. Like worming around like that, okay? Underground. So it's seeing the best in yourself, seeing the strength in yourself, and being adaptable and flexible to move in different directions. That's what I mean by that. Alright, on Monday the 19th of August, we've got the moon in Aries. So the moon in Aries is like, I'm number one, I create, I pioneer, I lead, I am in charge, I'm the boss. And the moon is in Aries all the way until Wednesday in the morning, okay? So the first 3 days of the week, Monday through Wednesday, the moon is in Aries. So you're gonna feel like, okay, I make the decisions, I get to say whether we go to Beachy Head or not, I get to say if we go to the National Museum or not, I'm the boss, I'm in charge, I'm gonna organize things, I'm gonna get things done. So that trines Mercury in Leo and Jupiter in Sagittarius. Mercury is the communication planet. In Leo, it's loud, it's not shy, it's not afraid. And Jupiter in Sagittarius, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it loves running around to experience good luck and to have good experiences. The Aries moon also squares, so there's friction between Saturn and Capricorn. So all the planets on Monday are saying, run around, do stuff, don't stay put. So the week starts with an unusual sense that you need to discover and innovate, and that you should grow, that you should expand your mindset and broaden your horizons, either on a physical level or on an intellectual learning level or on a spiritual level. Staying put or being organized will feel hard because you want your freedom and you want to be able to go and do whatever you want at the drop of a hat. You don't want to have the filing system there in front of you and you've got to do A to Z. You want to be able to run out of the office and say, I've got to see the exhibition by Dali. It's so important, it's going to change my whole spiritual perspective of what I'm doing. You might not have the freedom to just run off and do that. So just be aware that there's a lot of fire, you're feeling optimistic, you want to go out and do stuff. If you're in the northern hemisphere and you're using the summer, you're working during the day and in the evening you do things with friends and family and things like that. Maybe you do have some time off and you like taking your time off in the winter, but take a day off or two just to do something here before the end of August. I really urge you, because this is a week that's full of love and excitement and seeing the best in ourselves. And you know, as human beings, most of us, we don't madly love ourselves. We're not madly in love with ourselves, even though we should be. The stuff we each go through, the stuff we do to survive, each one of us should walk around with this constant medal and this constant stupid smile on our face. Look at what I've done and overcome, and that's what should happen. I just feel that, you know, the stuff we go through, we don't celebrate enough, and we don't give ourselves enough pats on the back for the things that we have achieved. So well done me, and well done you. On Tuesday the 20th, The moon is still in Aries, so it's still fiery and you're fired up. That trine, so trine is a positive aspect. It trines the sun in Leo, so the center of our solar system, Leo, the sun is the fireball that illuminates all of that, this universe, and it rules Leo, so the sun couldn't be any happier. And Venus is also in Leo. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty and passion, and in Leo she's like, wow. Again, wow, we've got a lot of roaring going on, whether it's Aphrodite or little worms, but everyone's feeling very confident. The moon does square Pluto though in Capricorn, so again, it knocks against something that's practical and earthy, and it's the same as Monday in a sense, because Tuesday is a great day for competing in a fun way, flirting with others, going out, socializing, being in love, and enjoying experiences without labeling them or nailing them down or defining them. On Tuesday, you're really going to be too busy enjoying your life in the moment to be thinking about it. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are really the times of your life. You need to be living your life and to just enjoy wonderful things and to make the time for yourself. You know, yes, you're busy, but maybe you need to go to the late movie. Maybe you've never been to the midnight performance, but do you know what? You work hard, you want to see a movie, there's one on at midnight, go see it if you want. Do something nice for yourself. Wednesday the 21st of August, the moon goes into Taurus at 4:38 in the morning. So that fiery energy of the first 3 days now slows down a little bit, and this is important, and it's not great. So sorry. Venus moves into Virgo. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and creativity. Sometimes Virgo is associated with perfectionism, neatness, cleanliness, discipline, order, hygiene, love for animals, the nurse. But Virgo nurses from a practical, dutiful sort of side. Water sign, like a Cancer, will nurse because they like people and they love doing it. A Virgo will say, this is my duty, this is what I have to do. They look at it from a completely different perspective. So when Venus goes into Virgo, it's like this beautiful pink, gorgeous butterfly of a female archetype of romance and love and anything you could possibly be. She could incarnate into a fairy, or she could incarnate into the most gorgeous woman on planet Earth, who's Monica Bellucci, by the way, or she could be anybody. And in Virgo, she shows up as a bitter, mean old nurse with a clipboard. Venus in Virgo is not a happy placement. Venus is in its detriment in Virgo. It's like, I can't just love, I have to tell you how many times we kissed. I have to make a note of it and keep a journal. Why? Why? So, on Wednesday the 21st, you have great creative vision. If you're a jewelry designer, a fashion designer, an interior or exterior decorator, today is your day. Because you will love beautiful things, you'll be inspired in ways you can create these beautiful things in a very easy, practical way. And while Venus is in Virgo for the next few weeks, you'll be very critical, and love will seem very much about caring and being there for another and getting it right together. So it's not as fun as Venus in Leo, because that's like, let's laugh, let's go to parties, let's enjoy ourselves. Venus in Virgo is like, at the end of the summer, you take stock of your relationship and you're like, okay, So did we relapse and go back into our old behaviors, even though in the therapist's office we said we were going to start living a healthy lifestyle, and instead of hanging out with this type of person and going to those kind of nightclubs, we were now going to do holidays that were closed, just the two of us, and where we did daily activities like hiking and sightseeing, and in the evenings we went to restaurants and things like that. So if you are taking stock of your relationship and it comes out that you've done very well, then that is good news, because getting good news on your relationship during Venus in Virgo is like getting an A at Oxford University, okay? She is not an easy marker. She doesn't just hand out gold stars. So it's about the Venus and Virgo thing. So the design area is because you're so critical of things that you see, you'll totally be motivated by things and you'll absorb a lot of information which will then inspire you to do it in a different way. So looking at beautiful things will inspire you if you're a creative type and you're not inspired by Wednesday. And when it comes to love and being in love, you become much more critical of your partner, and you also say things like, is this an equal person for me? Or am I doing everything for her and she gives nothing back? You'll also become critical of that. So you may hear the words, Greg, we need to have a discussion. We need to talk about something. Or Greg, we need to talk about our relationship. And those are the words no one wants to hear, because usually what follows is that I don't like the way you do this, and we need to make changes. On Thursday the 22nd, the moon is now in Taurus. We like nice things, we like security, we like money, we like music, we like niceness. That trines Saturn in Capricorn, so it forms a harmonious trine with the structure planet, also in an earth sign, and Pluto in Capricorn. Change is done in a gradual, slow way. All nice and calm. The Taurus moon squares Mercury in Leo. So this earthy moon now connects with a very vibey, strong, powerful need to communicate. And it's sextile, so it's in a harmonious relationship with Neptune in Pisces, the water dream planet, which fills you with ideas and notions of what life can be like. So on Thursday, the 22nd of August, this is really important, okay? You have a dream. You have a dream. You really have a dream of what life could be like. And you'll want to shout this idea from the rooftops. You're going to be inspired. So you're going to spend the day implementing your new idea into your life, because it's going to change it for the better. Thursday the 22nd of August is a magical, marvelous day of wonders and miracles. You're going to have a dream that comes into your life and that you need to implement. And that can be small or it can be huge. This gives me such a sense of relief, because I feel so much change. The last few days, I felt that so much change is coming in 2020, that so many things are going to change, that I feel relieved that we're now getting ourselves revved up and getting ourselves to be the best people we can be, because it's like we're all in our vehicles kind of revving our wheels, waiting for the barrier to go down so we can start off and race off. And that's a good place to be, you know, when something new starts. If you're exhausted and like at the finish line and you're like, another marathon, I can't. So take care of yourself, be nice to yourself, okay, during this week, because this is it's quite an epic week. You have these dreams and visions, and you have ways of expanding and growing and competing and socializing. It's really a full-on adult, amazing week. On Friday the 23rd of August, the sun goes into Virgo at 10:03 in the morning, so happy birthday Virgos. So what I said about Venus being in Virgo is that the love planet is rather critical and discerning, which is good because you want to vet your potential partners. You don't want to just let anyone in your life. The sun going into Virgo, your whole identity is now based around quality, quantity. Rubbish, go away. This is good, let's keep it. Let's make sure everything is perfect. I really take this seriously when people say to me, oh, my biggest flaw is imperfection. No, it is perfectionism, which is what everyone puts on their CV. I really look at them and I say, do you know what, I'm really sorry for you, because perfectionism is, when you actually have it, is so crippling and you can never get anything done. Especially the thesis that other people finish in a couple of months, you have to reread it 100 times to make sure every comma is in the right place. Being a perfectionist is not awesome, okay? So the sun in Virgo, it gives you physical health, it gives you a desire for great hygiene, elegance, a plain, beautiful, just simple look, simplicity, glamour, noticing the vibe of situations, being in a comfortable environment, feeling understood, feeling like you're on the same wavelength with people. Virgo is kind of complicated in that it's very sensitive to information that it receives, and when Virgo hears something it doesn't like, you'll see it kind of going like that. It's like, what did he just say? So you in Virgo, from 10:03 in the morning, the moon moves into Gemini at 2:35 in the afternoon. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the communication planet, and the switch is on the inward position, and it's like, let's get information in. The moon is how you feel, and it's also, Gemini is ruled by Mercury too, and that's the sign the moon is in. When Mercury is in Gemini, the switch is on the outward position. It's like, let's express ourselves. So the sun, your identity is information in. The moon, what you're comfortable with, is information out. The Gemini moon has a disharmonious relationship with the sun in Virgo. Venus is in Virgo and Mars is in Virgo. So on Friday, the 23rd of August, it's not about letting it all hang out. Instead, you're a headhunter. You're going to assess people kind of undercover as suitable or unsuitable for whatever ventures you've got planned, whether it's your next lover or your next assistant or your next whatever. You're going to be utterly ruthless in your selection process. You're all thoughts and ideas and logic and what things look like. Cold, hard, and only the best is going to do for you, darling. Okay? Only Moe is going to give that little bit of a... It's so funny. I don't know if you remember that. I'm showing my age, but Dynasty or whatever they called it. Alexis and this other woman, they had a conversation, and the other woman, she goes, this champagne has been burned. It's been frozen at some time. It no longer tastes the way it's supposed to. So she outs champagnes her and all of that stuff. It's ridiculous. But it's really fun because that's the kind of thing Virgo would do. It would only go for the best and then expect or comment on other people's lack of the best. So you can certainly say that Virgo isn't always kind, but it often has a very good eye, and it really is discerning, and it often can be trusted in matters of numbers and taste and intelligence, even though it's not always particularly comfortable. if you know any Virgos in your life, you'll know that they're sensitive. If you say the wrong thing, it's like, wow. But Virgos don't hold grudges. They do forgive because they've got so much information coming in. They're too busy holding on to grudges. So, seriously, on Friday the 23rd, editors, script doctors, fashion rescuers, this is your day, because first of all, you're selecting people to create something new for yourself, and you'll be exposed to a lot of things that are going on. You may be seeing jewelry, or you may be seeing art, or you're working with the issue of the magazine that's going to come out in a month or two, and you've really got the eye, and you're really able to make notes and changes and edits and to create in a way that's absolutely astounding with all of the ideas and gifts you've got coming in at this time. It's fabulous. On Saturday the 24th of August, Venus is in Virgo. Naughty, naughty, says the headmistress. Conjuncts Mars in Virgo. Mars in Virgo is funny. Mars is like a rebel schoolboy smoker. And in Virgo, he's always outside the headmistress's office. So today, Venus in Virgo. Venus in Virgo is like, she always does everything right. And she's like, okay, pack my lunch. I'm 5 minutes early for the bus. I'm right. Principal wants to see me this morning. 5 minutes early outside the principal's office. Bumps into Mars in Virgo. Cool guy, leather jacket, cigarette hanging out of his mouth, always in trouble. Venus in Virgo and Mars in Virgo kind of look at each other, sidle up to each other, know they're from two different worlds altogether, but just see each other and that's it. It's over. Oh my god, he's perfect. Yes. So each of you goes into the principal's office for whatever reason, and then it's just mad love after that. So Venus is the female, Mars is the masculine, and Mars and Venus in Virgo are very, very discerning. So if you meet someone on Saturday, you can bet your bottom dollar that this is someone who's really practically good. Like, I can be your soulmate, okay? I can be a wonderful soulmate. I can be the most amazing, insightful, great person ever. But if you share a bed with me and I've got sleep apnea and I keep you awake all night, then no. A Virgo is going to look at those practical matters and say, no. Or like, oh my god, you're a soulmate, I love you so much, you're the most amazing. Oh, but you have 5 children? Okay, and you're working in a restaurant, and you're cooking, and you're getting dirty every night. Okay, I think I have to go. Mars and Virgo and Venus in Virgo is going to be impressed by expertise, having achieved something, being knowledgeable, being a professor, being a writer, being a linguist, being a lecturer, being a mathematician, an astronomer, being anyone who has learned something specific but doesn't bore with the topic. You know, you can be an expert in fossils, but you don't need to sit at your dinner table with a date and talk about fossils. You can crack jokes. So it's a really, really amazing time for two people who are meant to be with each other to bump into each other in circumstances which are really rare and random and bizarre, and you meet people who you would never likely run into. The Gemini moon opposes Jupiter in Sagittarius, so the moon is saying talk, 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 and it opposes Jupiter, which says good luck lies over there. So the Gemini moon also squares Neptune in Pisces, and it sextiles Mercury in Leo. So the moon says stay here, don't go over there, you've got a lot of good stuff going on here. So Mr. and Mrs. Virgo, Venus and Mars, are out looking for each other tonight, the soulmates are looking for each other tonight. They'll want to talk and chat, and there's a really strong need to connect with someone who gets you, to spend time with that friend, or that friend who understands you, or to go on dates trying to find it for the future, some understanding, some love. Or you go out with people who just get you, like you don't have to repeat everything, it's just like comfortable, it's easy, people understand. A partner picked during this Virgo season is going to be good for you because on a practical level, Virgo makes decisions. Like I tried to explain, I can be your soulmate, but yeah, if I have a terrible routine, like I'm awake till 4 every morning playing video games, and then I wake up at 2 in the afternoon, and I eat, and then I go back on the video games, and I get my unemployment check. That may not work for you in a boyfriend. It may set alarm bells going off and say, I don't want that in a boyfriend. I want someone who's successful and who works and who likes his job. By the way, the alarms, the ambulances, it's easy to get annoyed by them when you live here. Oh, the ambulances. But now I'm not going to live here anymore. That was probably one of the last few ambulances you're going to hear. I'm sad to be going, but I'm also happy to be going. I'll have to do a vlog on it, but I've met a lot of people in the last month or two, and it's been rough, and it's been fun. It's not been fulfilling, but it's been interesting. For a Virgo like me, it's not been perfect enough. That's actually good, because as Virgos we save ourselves a lot of bull, because it's like, okay, he gambles, he hates his whole family, he's got 3 children, doesn't have a job. Okay, I'll date him. Virgos don't do that. They're like, okay, are you independent? Do you pull your own weight? Do you have 2 references? I'm not joking. I wouldn't be surprised if Virgos went on Facebook, if they dated someone and got in touch with 2 of their friends and say, what do you think about this person in love relationships? Yeah, Virgo can be crazy when it comes to information. The more, the better. So where am I? Yeah, a partner picked during Virgo season is someone you can trust on a practical level. And it's practically a good fit. So like, it can be as simple as the 2 of you look good together. Sunday the 25th of August, the moon goes into Cancer, so now we're going into water. Not been a very watery week at all. It's been fire and earth and air. But not angry, like roar and let's get it done and yay and let's move forward. It's an amazing week this. It's fabulous. It's so cool. So on Sunday, the moon goes into Cancer. The Cancer moon squares Chiron in Aries. So it's not about, am I going to heal myself? I don't know. It sextiles the sun in Virgo. And it sextiles harmonious relationships, Mars in Virgo. So, because Cancer moon says take care of yourself and take care of other people. Because there's a square with Chiron in Aries, there's something unhealed. There's something not quite right. So you wake up with something like, oh, something's off. I don't like this, I've got a headache, or oh, I've got this to do today, or just, oh, I don't feel good about this. So you wake up that way and you don't feel so good about yourself. You think this through, you have the sun in Virgo, and you quickly realize that it's just a mood. It's just a mood that is present. I see you as identifying this really quickly and spending time with friends today. And I see people going go-karting and laughing and telling jokes and sitting in restaurants. It's the ideal day to socialize just for the fun and the pleasure of it. So if you wake up on Sunday and you're like, oh my god, I feel like crap. Let's take 2 paracetamol, let's go back to bed, try and sleep this off. Okay, I'm awake at 2 now, I still feel awful. Let's just go, feel horrible. What am I going to do? Do something with other people, regardless of how you feel, because Sunday is a day where the ego is going to try and keep you from experiencing positive, fun events by making you feel unhealed or not well enough. And you can have the cherry on the cake at the end of this week and really celebrate the great things that you can do this week, because you can really achieve a lot. You can broaden your own horizons. Love, you can make changes. Work-wise, you can create. You have this amazing dream that you're able to manifest. You're very headhunterish and discerning of other people and love and what you want in your life. And then on Sunday, you've worked so hard, you're like, oh, and I feel so great about myself. You should feel great about yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, this week I've been super discerning, I've been present, I've gone with the process, I've shown up, I've tried my best. Did I find the love of my life? No, who cares? Well done for trying. Well done for, again, showing up that day and trying your best. I love you, 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 I love you. Do positive affirmations. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. You are lovable. You are unconditionally loved. My soulmate finds me easily. Money comes into my life without problem. Anything that you want to say, you can make an affirmation. I enjoy perfect health. And so it is. You just put it out there, and it's important on Sunday because you've done all this good stuff. Instead of being like, oh, I'm exhausted now. Celebrate all the good stuff you've done. Get over the initial negative feeling and go do those things. Like, if you're like, I'm too sick to go go-karting or to go to Universal Studios, have a breakfast. Go to talk to other people a little bit, and then do something during the day. You're really going to be able to turn it around and have a fun day. So don't miss it just because you feel a little bit crappy in the morning, okay? So I hope you have a fabulous, amazing week. If you would like a personal reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading, and a big thank you to Erin, who created my website and designed it. It's gorgeous, it's lovely. Erin's my assistant. She's the best. She answers my emails, and we work together so that communication goes as easily and as smoothly for you as possible, and we're really good at that. She has really revolutionized things for me in that sense, because even though I'm a Virgo, sometimes when it comes to details, it's not so great. But she's really helped me. So if you would like a reading with me, gregoryscott.com, click on the readings tab, order your reading there on the readings tab. And in my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. The astrology chart is a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, and I can see your life purpose, where you've been in past lifetimes, what your vocational talents are, what's happening for you in love and money and personal development and spiritual growth and moving, and where the best place is for you to live, relationships, money, work, career, health. I can answer any question you have, really. If you don't have the time of birth, please order a chart rectification with me. It's on gregoryscott.com's special services. That's a process where I work out your time of birth. You give me 10 life events. So had my first child then, had my first award then, I can work out your time of birth, then I've got a snapshot of the sky, and I can really give you an accurate insight into who you are and what you're meant to be doing here on planet Earth. Because we don't just come here for fun, you know. It's a difficult planet. We're here to achieve a mission and a goal. Also, if you like my videos, then please hit the subscribe button and share the video. Actually, if you guys could do me a favor, I'd be so grateful. This channel, when it hit 4,000 subscribers, I made a video because I was so grateful. I couldn't and can't believe that I hit 4,000 subscribers. But now I'm near 97,000 subscribers, which is almost 100,000. And you guys who helped me now over the next couple of months to get to 100,000, I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing and talking about my stuff, because that's how we're going to grow the channel. And I'm excited. So stupid. This is again superficialness of Virgo. Expert, specialist, expertise. Because when on YouTube, when you have 100,000 subscribers, you get a tick next to your name. And I'm so excited about the tick. Isn't that silly? Yeah, but that's Virgo in a nutshell. Because then if I have a tick, then stamp of approval. There you go. So please subscribe. That would really help me. Have a fun, wonderful, amazing week. If you want to get in touch with me for any reason, if you want to have any questions answered, or you want your rectification done, or you want to speak to me personally about anything that's on your mind, urgent, emergency. I have different types of reading. You can order a regular reading and there's a waiting list for that. Then urgent readings, that's within a week, and then emergency readings, I can talk to you tomorrow or today. So I do offer different timings on them. So have a beautiful, beautiful week. Hit the subscribe button. Get in touch with me for any questions. Leave comments and just have a great week. And I love you guys so much. Mwah. Kisses. And I'll speak to you next week. Check out the daily tarot videos. The monthly horoscopes for August are out as well. And check out the yearly horoscopes as well. Take care.